We're 9 games over 500. Anyway. Thank you. Bill lied to you guys earlier. Whenever he said it was bras optional, he didn't say just females. I feel unsupported. You know, everybody's calling Caitlyn Jenner a hero, brave. I've had tits since the 5th grade. All I've ever been called is fat. I don't have a cool name, like Micah Medina. I guess it kind of flows. I want a cool stage name. I've always wanted a cool nickname, you know, something T-Bone, something. In high school, my nickname was Fat Micah. There was no other Micah. There was no need to distinguish 2 Micahs. Fat Micah. To this day, I still answer. Yeah, I want a cool nickname, T-Bone. Yeah, I've always been a fat guy. I don't mind so much, you know, because now, you know, that's my thing. I'm a fat guy. I mean, it kind of sucks. As a fat guy, you got to have a lot of faith. I don't mean like Christian or nothing, you know, you just got to have faith you're aiming at the right hole. You can't see where it's going. I guarantee you, try being a fat guy, hit a butt cheek on the way in, you're embarrassed. It happens. First time I ever had sex, I thought I was a sex god. Moaning and panting. I found out later she could barely breathe. It is stressful under there. I mean, I did sucker one woman into marrying me, though. You know, I'm married. It's great. Been with her 10 years. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. It is awesome. We have lots in common. We both love to smoke pot. Whenever I smoke weed, I like to read dumb news, you know, Yahoo Odd News. Recently, there was a guy in Oklahoma that got arrested for having sexual relations with a stuffed animal at a Walmart. Seriously, got arrested, went to court and shit. Got ordered a $1,000 fine and no contact with the victim. Whenever my wife smokes weed, she likes to watch the Food Network. Are you kidding? I'm stoned and you're watching the Food Network, and this is shit she's never gonna cook. Not once in 10 years. Never. Not one time. It's like promising me a blowjob for some asinine chore around the house, and then she falls asleep. You can't wake her up. Yeah, you know. You can't wake her up. There's no rain checks on blowjobs. It is not Walmart. You know. Yeah, that's it. Damn. See? Fact is funnier than fiction. I live in a small town called Enid. You're lying. Yeah. Boo. That place sucks. You people who live in Tulsa, you think you got it bad, try and find a weed dealer in Enid. If you do, let me know. I'll give you my number. But I like being in Tulsa. You know, it is a bigger city and everything. Enid is terrible. I heard a guy compliment a woman by saying this: "Girl, you built better than a brick shit house." What the fuck? She holds in her farts? I don't understand. That's terrible. Say she's pretty, something. Lie to her. Ugh. I lived in Florida for a long time. That's where I met my wife. No offense, couldn't get one of these Oklahoma women. High standards. So I went to Florida, got married, came back. She likes to tell people that I tricked her, like it's some kind of cult. Like Oklahoma, I'm a cult member. I went to find my wife, brought her back. I love her. We have a kid now. That is the greatest thing that has ever happened to me. If you don't have a kid, no, don't do it. I started thinking about it, and then I started, like, my wallet is empty. And it is not that good, but, I mean, it's great. Oh, I'm sorry, it's great. It's great. He's 2 now, so he does all kinds of cool things, you know, like talk and touch all my stuff. The other day, I specifically heard the word fuck come out of his bedroom, and I thought, what? He can't even say 6, and he's saying fuck? But I went in there, and he was trying to build something with blocks. I understood. I was like, I'll let that slide. Yay. Being here in Oklahoma, one thing I hate to admit is that I'm Mexican. I know, I can't help it. If you got some spicy food, though, I'll tell you because I'm hungry. But se habla español. Nope. So, yeah. As you guys can tell, I love the Cubs. I also like the Dolphins. There you go. One here. Hey, you know, Cubs and Dolphins fans, we deal with disappointment well, so I'm just saying. When I moved to Enid, one of the last things or first things I found out was that their high school mascot is called the Enid Plainsman. For those of you that don't know, that's an Indian, a nice way of saying it. But I find that name so plain, right? The name of your sports team is supposed to instill fear in your opponent. That's why you have the Tigers, the Bengals, the Dolphins. I think in a town like Enid, you should let me rename the sports team because I would name it really something good, like the Enid Herpes or the Enid Unplanned Pregnancies. You'd have far less dads going, that's my boy. Thank you guys very much. That's my time.